Let's talk about Uber and passengers, commercial insurance rates, and are they pocketing a little bit of cheddar on the side?
Cheddar. I know exactly who I'm going to get. Yes, it's definitely possible. 300 a day, 12 hours, $300, easy money. Done. Doesn't mean 12 hours of active time. Okay, so this is I was sent this from an LA driver. Obviously, it's like a couple days ago. Okay, I know who I'm going to get an email from Uber tomorrow. Okay, I'm serious now. Okay, I'm really like just trying to keep my sanity here. Okay, here's a trip, Chris. 2.8 miles, 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Driver got paid $6.57. Had a $1 tip, $7.57. Okay, average trip. Let's say that's about 28 to 30 bucks per active hour if you did 3 more of these. That's not the point. The point is, again, it's not the take rate is not the point either. So don't send me emails. Oh, we're taking 60%. Okay, yeah, they are. Okay. So they charge the rider $18.19. How much is that, Chris? Is that like $6 a mile?
Something like that.
Cabs are $2.75 in LA a mile. $6 a mile Uber is charging, bro. I'm going like, that's a lot. That's a lot. So, but that's not the point either. The point is, all the way down, last line item, Uber expenses such as commercial insurance. I'm told all of this is commercial insurance, all of it, except city taxes are not in here. This is not an airport trip, so I'm told all of this is commercial insurance. How is Uber paying $11.86 for a 2.8 mile trip? How's Uber paying $4 in commercial insurance? How? Do you think this is happening or no?
I don't know. I don't know. I got
$11.86, and then Uber says they lost money on this trip. I'm like, all right, cool. This is my opinion only. You guys may just agree or disagree. Maybe you guys will put it in the chat. I think okay, so see, Mike Drop Barbecue is here. Jeff from Arizona. Commercial insurance is charged 10x of their cost. I don't know. However, I'm thinking it's a little inflated. For a 2.8 mile trip, Uber collecting $11.86 from the rider, and hence, or in turn, their service fee goes down to negative because of the $11.86. I can't imagine Uber paying $11.86 for commercial insurance for a 13-minute trip. That's almost like $1 a minute. I just don't understand, right? Okay, on the next one, same thing. And the next trip, okay, so that's where Uber says they lost $2.04 in this one. I'm like, not buying it. Because if that $11.84 wasn't there, because it was like normal, like $3, $4 for a 2.8 mile trip, I'm saying, okay, this is what I'm saying. Uber, don't email me, please email me, okay? This is what I'm saying. The marketplace fee is included in that $11.84, and the marketplace fee is charged dynamically to each rider on each trip, and the driver does not see that, and it's included in there. How about this, Uber? Why don't you break that $11.84 down? Transparency, right? Just break it down. Let me see what's in there. No, of course not. And this is another trip. Where was the screenshot of that one? The trip screenshot.
I don't know. These are the order you gave me.
Okay. Anyway, so $11.86 on a 2.8 mile trip. I am not buying it. I know I keep hearing it's all commercial insurance. I'm not buying. I'm just not buying. And I don't know how to prove it that it's not all commercial insurance. I mean, I have asked commercial insurance agents, could this be? They go, it's extremely high. My thought process is this. Okay, this is what's happening. The $11.86 on a trip I've seen as high as $50 from West Hollywood to Disneyland, which is $30. $50 on a single trip, Chris, commercial insurance.
Yeah, I remember showing that one.
Okay. So when it's this high, then my brain goes, okay, there's something wrong with this picture.
Hold on. I got something more to add to this. I didn't put the
Okay.
screenshot in
Okay.
because I actually didn't. I had the screenshot from something else, but this right here is a service fee summary as well too for a particular ride. So the
Okay.
customer pay. I don't know the things beyond it, so I don't know the time, distance, anything like that.
Okay.
But so the customer price was $154.62. And the customer had a $5.41 promotion that took off. Good
Okay.
for them. Hey,
Okay.
save $5 on $154. So instead, it should have been $159 or whatever. But
Okay.
how much do you at the airport surcharge $3, other expenses such as commercial insurance? How much do you think that was?
Is it Uber or Lyft?
Uber. So it's the passenger paid
All right.
$154.
How much? Where's the trip at? LA, Buffalo?
I don't know. It's an airport. I told you I don't
Well,
have
but it
I don't have
depends.
the
What city?
statistics on this
Like
trip.
I've seen commercial insurance, like let's say in Mississippi, is dirt cheap, garbage, nothing. But then in LA or California, supposedly they're paying through the nose. So on that one, because you asked, I'm gonna shoot high. I'm
Okay.
gonna go. No, actually, I'm not gonna shoot that out. $20, let's say. I go $20.
Okay. No, $4.94.
There you go. See what I mean? So this must have been a long trip.
The passenger paid $155 essentially,
Yeah.
and other expenses such as commercial insurance was $4.94, which honestly was
It
probably
had to be a
less
long
because of the
trip.
credit card processing fee.
Yeah,
So
that had
there
to
you
be
go.
like a
The
100-mile
driver,
trip, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, but oh yeah, it probably was because the driver only made out of that $154 only made $66. So
That's about right.
Uber service fee, just the service fee that they collected on this ride was the
$70.
$74.87.
Of course.
And that's to pay for the commercial insurance that they're going
Yeah.
on the other ones that you just showed.
So this is more of a case, right? Uber. If on a 100-mile trip or 80-mile trip, the rider pays $150, commercial insurance is $4, but in LA on a 2.8-mile, 13-minute trip, commercial insurance is $11.86. It's not making any sense. I swear. I mean, you can say this until you're blue in the face, Uber. It's just not making any sense.
Hey everyone, Sergio here with the Rideshare Guy. What do we say on Show Me the Money Club? Work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, which I have been for the past year and a half, you may be working a lot harder than you need to. Let's change that. Download the app, link your account where you can manage your income, track your expenses, as well as your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more money, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download the Solo app today. Begin to work smarter, not harder. Link is in the description. Let's get back to it.
Is this a profit center? I can't crack the code, Chris. I really can't crack the code. Is it legal? Of course not. But I've spoken to many insurance people. They said this is like the franchisor model. Okay, let's say they said you're the mothership, you're Subway corporate, right? Okay, you have 5,000 franchisors. So you have to buy liability insurance for each one of them, but they can choose to go buy liability insurance for themselves. Yeah, but that's no, I get that. I've spoken to Uber about that. Actually, there may be something coming with that. But then if you're not a full-time driver, are you going to pay $1,200 a month in California to have commercial insurance? Right?
Yeah, but if you're not in California, that might not be the price.
That's a completely different story. But so he said, this person who's very knowledgeable about insurance said, what the mothership does is a lot of franchisors do not buy their own insurance. So the mothership is allowed to sell whatever they bought in bulk to these franchises, right? And they have the right to mark it up. So I'm going like, maybe that's the model that they're playing, right? They're like, they buy it in bulk and then sell it to retail. I don't know, you know? So that's it. That's what it is. That's what I think is happening. So anyway,
More
yeah,
than likely, that probably is. But
I
honestly,
can't prove it.
I agree. If you want to have your own commercial insurance, I think you should. And honestly, I
Yeah.
think it would be better for drivers to be able to have their own insurance because it's going to get them from start to finish. There's not going to be any of this gap coverage loss or anything like that. There's not going to be any of this rideshare endorsement crap that you need to worry about. It's all going to be covered under commercial insurance, and you're going to be covered from start to finish, on or off. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be under that umbrella, which is going to be probably safer
In
for you. You
in some
could,
states,
in fact,
in,
change your deductibles. You can be in more control of what's offered. If you want to have a higher insurance, if you want to have a little bit lower of insurance, you probably have to meet certain guidelines of whatever Uber or Lyft would be offering. But if you want to go above and beyond to that, if you wanted to have stuff for yourself and different things, you'd be able to do that as well. So yeah, I'm 100% for being able to have your own commercial insurance. And
yeah,
then
I mean,
all
in
of that
some
commercial
states,
insurance that you're taking, it goes back to you as the driver to be
in
able to
some
offset the
states,
cost of that.
in like Florida is very high, California is very high, but in some states it makes complete sense to give driver the autonomy to have their own insurance and save it. To answer that question, actually, if you guys listen to their last conference call, Uber said they're doing risk analysis now. They may be going more in-house as far as insurance is concerned, or commercial insurance is concerned. And I'm pretty sure they're going to make a ton of money because, you know, if they go in-house, for example, if that trip was done in-house, 1186 went to Uber's pocket after 13 minutes of the trip because there was no accident, right? All that, bottom line. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, it's definitely something that's been bewildering for a lot of people for a while. But
Yeah.
yeah, either way, one of
Right.
the things though to mention as well when I was talking about gap insurance stuff, look, if you don't have the proper insurance, make sure you do, because unfortunately, period one
Not
can
covered.
be a lot of time, and it's not going to be covered by your personal insurance. It's not going to be covered by Uber or Lyft. The only time you can qualify for Uber and Lyft insurance is through P2, P3, which is when you are on the way to pick somebody up or have a butt in the car. And even then, at certain points, you're not covered for certain things. So make sure you do have some sort of gap insurance, because again, probably a third or to about half worth of driving is going to be in that period one zone, and it all
Yeah.
depends on utilization rate. And then, with that being said, that's something where you want to make sure, if you are driving around aimlessly, which you probably shouldn't, but if you're leaving somebody from their house and then going, somewhere else to reposition yourself or whatever, all of that time, if you have the app on, you may not be covered. So make sure you get the proper insurance that you do need. There's going to be a link in the description as well that you can go and check out for different insurances in your states. That's done through the rideshareguy.com. Has a great resource guide there for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I think it may be a good conversation to hold with Uber to say, why don't you guys do like a little pilot? You guys do pilot all the time on garbage. Why don't you do a pilot? Give drivers a choice to get their own commercial insurance. I mean, they'll make more money. They'll end up making more money. Say, and I don't know how it will work out, but I think
I'll tell you why. Because they don't want to.
they don't want to. Okay.
They don't
Well, if
want
they
to.
say no, then they're making money.
Here's the thing. If Uber is actually complaining, oh, insurance rates are so high for us, why wouldn't you say, hey, if we can offload the insurance to some drivers who want to do that, let's do it. So they don't want to, because again, there's this little gap that's here between what they pay for the insurance and what they sell you the insurance for.
I mean,
There is this gap here, and they're like, all mine.
I can't prove it. I can't. I wish I could. I can't prove it. And I'm just gonna go like, I mean,
I'm sorry.
logically, common sense
That's
doesn't.
my opinion.
I know. I'm just saying, common sense dictates. Common
Mhm.
sense tells me that on a 2.8 mile, 13-minute trip, commercial insurance can't be $11.86. I mean,
No.
that's
No.
all I'm saying. Maybe I'm the idiot in the room, but common sense dictates that it shouldn't be.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.